Nessa Sunshine here, and today we're getting into the ABH Sultry palette for this tutorial. We're going to use two shadows to get this look right here. So if you're interested, well, first, subscribe to my channel and let's get into the tutorial. For this tutorial, I'm only going to be using the Morphe R37 blending brush. The first shadow we'll go into is Birch. Lightly tapping my brush into Birch, tapping off the excess. Start in the center of the crease, above the crease of my eyelid. Start to blend in swiper motions, back and forth, swipe, 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 swipe. I'm taking Birch directly onto my brush. Tap off that excess, looking down into my mirror, same sort of thing, blending in swiper motions all around town. After I feel that the color is sort of there, blended nicely onto my lid, I'm going to start to bring it down, and this whole time I'm pretty sure I've just been blending directly, taking the brush and swiper motions, and I'm going to use some circular motions after this in direct pointing of the brush. Blending it in circular motions. I want the outer corner to be blended as well. Add more or less depending on your preference. If you want it to be a little bit more intense, add more. If you don't, just leave it there. After we have as much of the eyeshadow as we want, we won't take any more onto our brush, but we're going to buff around all the edges of our eyeshadow. I want to make sure I'm buffing around because I want it to be blended out. I don't want the eyeshadow just to stop and look kind of funny, if that makes any sense. Buff, buff, buff. Go ahead and do that to the other side. Now that we have Birch on both of our eyelids, we are going into Pearl. I'm taking that same Morphe R37 brush, and oh, you guys, I am so congested. Ugh. So I'm gonna take my blending brush, pressing it into Pearl. On just the one side, I wanna press it. I even kind of drag it a little bit, and then this is the exciting part. So I love shimmer shades. I want to bring this in I'm bringing it in the second quarter of the eyelid. So I pressed it there, and I kind of swiped it a little bit. Do you see that? After swiping the brush, what I'm going to do is start to blend it into the inner corner very gently. And I'm just using a swipe motion going in the same direction. So I'm just pulling it that way, but moving in. So pulling it out, but moving in to the inner corner. I want to make sure I do take this above the creases of my eyelid. I'm going to move it up a little bit with the very tip. I'm now holding my brush at a slant, but I'm still using the flat part of the blending brush and using feathery light motions, blending that above the creases of my eye onto the mobile lid and above. So after we've brought it to that inner corner, we want to bring it up high above the creases, and we're going to sort of blend it down over here as well, but not too much. Take a little bit more Pearl with that same brush. I just pressed it in there just once, and I'm going to tap it off, press it just in the center of the lid with my eye closed so that there's some extra brightness in the center. And now in swiper motions back and forth, holding my brush at a slant, and I'm moving it up, 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 up above the creases, and then I'm moving it down to the base of the lashes, back and forth. I'm going to move it over to the edge a little bit, not too much, and then over to the inner corner as well to get even more brightness happening. Go ahead and do that to the other side. This sort of eyeshadow look is perfect for like really wispy, pretty lashes. These are the Lotus Lashes Yarzabeth lash. I love these lashes. And then I just love popping on that lash over it. It's not glued, so it looks kind of funny. I just think that's such a pretty look. So pop on your lashes, face makeup, lip, all of that. I'm gonna wear a red lip, by the way. And you could either wear a nude lip too. That would be really pretty in a makeup miracle moment. And voila, we have almost a face. Let's do the lower lash line together. So these two here are the Nabla White Rose brushes. On top is the Dab and Smudge brush, and then the Precision Shader brush on bottom. I'm gonna use both of these for my lower lash line. Take that Dab and Smudge brush right into Birch, and I'm gonna take my mirror up, start in the outer corner of my eyes, added more of Birch. I tapped off the excess, and I'm starting in the outer corner and I'm bringing it in. Now I'm going to take my bigger shader brush, blending all the way around the lower lash line. Lastly, I'll put on mascara. This is the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. I love this mascara so much. So that will complete this easy to shadow tutorial with lots of lash. And oh, I will show you what lip I will be wearing. This Aweva lip lacquer in Noble Heart. And that finishes the tutorial with the Sultry ABH palette. I hope you enjoyed doing this look or watching this video. If you did, make sure to like it, and if you made it this far in this video, comment down below too, because this is a tutorial. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram @nessachicas, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye! Bye now.